Where you at, Berto?
I'll be the one to say it. JD Vance is plowing Charlie Kirk's wife. Man, that boy Charlie Kirk went out in such a tragic way. Don't tell me his wife is already out here giving the cheeks up. Ooh, turning in my grave.
JD Vance is Charlie Kirk's widow. We're all thinking it. I'll be the one to say it. Erica Kirk is being plowed by Vice President JD Vance. And based on what I'm seeing here, I think they've been for a while. So Erica Kirk,
Talk to me.
Eva Braun, she did this, I guess it was a Turning Point USA event or some shit, probably. And essentially she says, like, you know, no one will ever replace my husband Charlie. But JD Vance. Now, JD, he kind of reminds me of my husband Charlie. I'm white. He's white. I think we'd be great together. Now, what Erica is seeing when she looks at JD Vance is her on the cover of Vogue magazine, and it says Erica Vance, First Lady of the United States 2028. That's what she sees. Now, you're probably wondering, hey, Chris, but JD Vance is married. Yes, but he's married to a Hindu named Usha, which is not okay, according to MAGA Republicans. You can't race mix. How dare you, especially with an Indian. And we've already been seeing fan accounts. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but right after Charlie Kirk got shot, there was already right-wing MAGA accounts who were what is the word? Shipping is when you're like, it's slang, I guess. It's what the kids say nowadays for when you hope two people get together. There were MAGA Republicans already shipping these two, going, we need Usha Vance to disappear by any means necessary, and then we need JD to swoop up and pick up Charlie's crying widow, even though there wasn't a fucking single tear on that bitch's face during her husband's memorial. She walked out to fireworks like it was The Boys. It was unbelievable. But you know, I gotta.
Hey, this nigga funny as hell, boy.
Show you just this photo.
Whoa! I'm not gonna lie, gang. If my wife, only a month after my disappearance, is holding the back of another man's head? Where's his hands, by the way? Oh no.
Look at this photo. JD Vance is embracing Erica Kirk like she's his favorite couch. No, but seriously, guys, I know some of you have men, and or some of you are in relationships right now. Men watching this, I want you to imagine for a hot second that your girl is like, oh, it's my buddy, it's just my friend of mine, and then she goes up to him and she hugs him, and she runs her hands through his hair and embraces him tight. Brother.
Yeah, this is that hug. If you guys, I don't remember what song it is, where Drake said in the songs, why you made me shake hands with him when you know you've been fucking for a minute? Like, it's that hug, bro. Like, this is the hug right here. This is like, oh yeah, I'm fucking this nigga hug.
That's not like, yo, I don't know if you guys have significant others, but hand in the hair like this is a level of comfortability that you don't have with friends, right? You don't run your, especially the Vice President of the United States. That's fucking nuts, okay? Now, in this same event, JD Vance went on this weird tangent about how disappointed he is that his wife isn't Christian and that he hopes she changes her ways. And if she doesn't, who knows? What you're watching is JD Vance soft launching his divorce of Usha. Now,
Wow.
you're also probably wondering, why don't we ever see Usha Vance in the public? Like, we see Melania every once in a while. You're supposed to see the vice president's wife, the first vice lady, or whatever the fuck you want to call her. Well, there's two reasons for this. One, every time Usha Vance shows her face, the MAGA Republican base that voted for Donald Trump unleashes the most racist, anti-Indian or Hindu-ophobic, or whatever the fucking word is, the most fucked up shit you've ever heard. Now, we saw this before with Kash Patel. On Diwali, when Kash Patel posted like "Happy Diwali," all the MAGA voters were like, "Fuck you, go back to India." Just the most fucked up racist shit you'd ever see.
Yo, real quick, if you like making money, I need you to watch this part of the video. If you don't like making money, then go ahead and skip it, but that really should be none of y'all. I know you guys have been seeing me promote this new app called Free Cash, and the big talk of the town is
this a scam, Berto? What is this?
Well, look at this guy and this guy, all people from our community that are making money through the Free Cash app. The link is in the description. Even one person from my boy Astro Dior's community made $1,000 using the Free Cash app. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, you can make free money while playing games on your phone. But let me break this down in a very clear way for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. When you sign up for Free Cash using the link in my description, once you're in, you're gonna see a list of games pop up. You download them, you play them, you beat the levels, get to the certain requirements that they tell you to hit. And once you get there, you're gonna get some credits sent to your account. Every single time you hit the requirements, you get paid real money. And they make the process so easy that you can cash out that money into your PayPal or even gift cards. And yes, it is completely free to use. Now, there are some options where you can spend a little cheese to get through the level faster, but you don't need to do that. The reason why this is even possible is because these games are trying to get new players onto their platform. So they pay free cash to pay you to get people to play the game. Now, I know I showed you a crazy example of somebody making up to $1,000, which it's possible, but realistically, it might take some time. This is just an easy way you can make an extra 10, maybe 20 bucks, just doing something that you guys probably do for free anyway. So if you're gonna be bullshitting on your phone playing games, why not get paid? So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign. Click the link in my description and try out a few games. And when you make your money, take a screenshot and send it to me, bro, because I want to see y'all make that cheese. Because if I'm winning, I want to make sure y'all winning too. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Link in the description, and you're gonna get a $5 bonus using my shit. Now let's get right back to the video. Where you at, family?
So, you know, the regime hates brown people. Indians are brown people. Usha Vance is a brown person. It is only a matter of time before she is removed from the regime because she's sort of like a boil on the side of this white supremacist monster, right? So get a look at the way that Erica Kirk introduced JD Vance. And I'm going to point out a couple of things here that I find concerning, which makes me think that this bitch is getting plowed.
I am tremendously blessed and honored tonight to be able to introduce to you a very, very dear friend.
Oh my God. A very, very, very dear friend. Yo. Whoa. She's getting flashbacks right here, gang.
All right, first thing, the way she's closing her eyes. I am delighted to introduce to you a very, very dear friend. She's living through it in there.
Yeah.
She's living through it. Who knows? Maybe JD lays pipe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But she's really reminiscing right here.
You would think she'd be talking about her husband like this. That's smart.
Very, very
Bro, every time she talks about him, she's closing her eyes. That smile was too
dear
bright.
friend. And his wife.
And his wife. A very, very, very dear friend. And his wife. And his wife. And his wife. And his wife. That is telling, by the way, that she does not consider Usha to be a friend. That's a big distinction.
Facts.
They
Bro, no! This bitch is reminiscing in front of our faces, gang. This is crazy. Yo!
and I see no one will ever replace my husband.
Yeah, it's like, oh wait, oh fuck, I'm getting a little out of hand. Let me just throw that out there real quick. No one will ever replace my husband, by the way. No one will ever replace my husband, but oh boy, JD. Oh, JD Vance, my dear Dear friend.
I think someone's gonna replace your husband.
But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD.
Don't compare me to no nigga.
Here's the second thing. In JD, don't forget that he's the vice president and that this is MAGA. They hold like a level of respect for these positions. She usually refers to Trump as President Trump, right?
Yeah.
She should be referring to him as Vice President J.D. Vance. But she's not because of a level of comfortability that she has with him. Let's go back and watch this again. Pay close attention.
See, no one will ever replace my husband. No. But I
She don't got that same spark in her eye when she talking about her husband.
do see some similarities of my husband in JD and Vice President JD Vance. I do.
She had to catch herself.
Yeah.
Make it a little bit more formal.
And that's why I'm so blessed to be able to introduce him tonight. He's an amazing man. So please help me welcome to the stage Vice President J.D. Vance.
Okay. So that's how she introduced him, right? And then we get this hug. I'm telling you guys, the hand on the hair, Beans, you are, sorry, Beans is trying to attack my mouse on the screen.
I'm not gonna lie, JD Vance just looked like he got that swag though. Like he's just like, I'm that nigga, man.
I made this shit look sweet.
Come on, I'm him. I don't know. I think it's we could tell, bruh.
Hey, Bad Bean. Bad Bean. He's trying to attack the mouse. But look at him. Look at his stupid fucking doofy ass body. Watch this again. See, now that would have been fine. I wouldn't have made this video. I would not have made this video until... Oh. And he's patting her back. I mean, look at... Please, guys. Ladies. Please comment down below and let me know what you think about this. About this little look. I mean, come on. Hold on. Look at it!
Yeah.
Guys. They're fucking. They're in the back room. Fucking. Are we being so dead ass? I gotta remind you who Usha Vance is. This is his wife, bro.
She looked better to
This
me
is
in my
his wife.
opinion.
Okay? He's fucking this woman. 1,000,000% he is fucking this woman. Now, I want to show you the weirdest part about this, which is JD essentially saying how disappointed he is in his wife for being Hindu. God damn it, Beans. He's fucking stepping on the goddamn cords.
Everybody has to come to their own arrangement here. The way that we've come to our arrangement is she's my best friend. We talk to each other about this stuff. So we've decided.
Is that his daughter? No, that's not his daughter. That's probably a Hindu student that asked him a question.
Everybody has to come to their own arrangement here. The way that we've come to our arrangement is she's my best friend. We talk to each other about this stuff. So we've decided to raise our kids Christian. Our two oldest kids who go to school, they go to a Christian school. Our 8-year-old did his first communion about a year ago. That's the way that we have come to our arrangement. But thank you. My 8-year-old was also very proud of his first communion. Thank you, guys. I'll tell him that Ole Miss wishes him the best. But I think everybody has to have this own conversation when you're in a marriage. I mean, it's true for friends of mine who are in Protestant and Catholic marriages, friends of mine who are in, atheist and Christian marriages. You just got to talk to the only advice I can give is you just got to talk to the person that God has put you with. And
Dude, this is why I always say, real religious people are fucking losers. You can go to church all you want. You can go to synagogue. You can go to mosque. You can, I don't know the name of the temple that Hindus go.
I honestly agree with everything he just said because, again, as somebody that is a Christian, I hate when people get so, wrapped up in their religion that they just become terrible people. Like, you can't even... it's almost like racism, but for religion. It's like, yo, I can't even associate or talk to anybody else that doesn't have this POV. It's like, yo, bro, we're all human. We're all on this earth at the end of the day. Like, if you believe in God, whatever form of your God is, you know what I'm saying? I got mine, you know, but it's like, I think for the most part, it doesn't want us to be these hateful motherfuckers where we just can't even communicate with somebody else that holds a different opinion. Holy.
Go to, but you can go to whatever you want and, you know, keep that shit to yourself and, you know, believe in whatever the fuck you want. But like the whole idea of not being able to marry somebody because they have a different religion than you, and oh, we have to find a way to work through this. Like, guys, we're talking about playing pretend. We're talking about story time. Okay? It's fucking weird. If you want to go to both, go to both. If you don't want to go to either, don't go to either. But what you should be telling your kids, like, it's weird how he's flexing how proud he is that he successfully convinced his kids to not be Hindu like their mother and instead be Christian like him. It's like, oh, I convinced.
Like, I wouldn't even be airing this information out. Like, this is a family thing. Like, this is it. I don't know. I would never embarrass my partner like that.
My kids that the story of the 8-armed man is bullshit, but the story of the zombie Palestinian is real. That's still fucking stupid. They're still stupid. What you should be doing is like what my dad did, which is, you know, when I was a young age and I started to find out what, like, you know, Jewish people were, because I had a lot of Jews in my town, and I was like, Dad, why don't they go to church? My dad was like, nah, they just believe in other stuff. I mean, you know, Chris, just so you know, there's no proof that anybody is right. There's no proof that any God is real. There's no proof that Christianity is right or Judaism is right or Islam is right. It's just all, you know, based on faith. And I was like, oh, so we're all just like, hey, there's a pie in the sky. And somebody else is like, no, there's a cookie in the sky. And somebody else goes, no, there's a cupcake in the sky. And then we all fucking stab each other to death. And we go up there and we go, oh, it was a dessert buffet. And we killed each other.
Hey, I rock with this nigga, bro. This is my first time watching, buddy. What? Hold up. I might need to subscribe. Valiant Videos. Hey, man, you just got a new sub. Y'all go tap in with Bud, bro. I fuck with him.
Because we're fucking stupid. I don't know. I hate religious fundamentalism. I hate religion in and of itself. I think that religion is the most dangerous thing humanity has ever created.
Again, I'm a religious person. I respect my Lord and Savior. So I don't necessarily think I can co-sign what you just said. But again, I hate the fact that religion tears people apart so much. And that's why I try to stay away from religious topics and I don't really speak too much on that. Like, you know, I'm proud of my Lord. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll say certain things and I'll let y'all know how I feel about certain things. But it's like, I just seen how religion can really rip people apart, and I'm straight off that. Like, I don't think we got to lead with love, man.
It has caused more division, more bloodshed, more misinformation than I think any other human invention. But I can agree with that, though, because this is when it's going to get weird, and he's going to talk about how disappointed he is that Usha won't become Christian.
You've got to make those decisions as a family unit. For us, it works out. Now, most Sundays, Usha will come with me to church. As I've told her and I've said publicly, and I'll say now in front of 10,000 of my closest friends, do I hope eventually that she is somehow moved by the same thing that I was moved in by church? Yeah, I honestly do wish that, because I believe in the Christian gospel, and I hope eventually my wife comes to see it the same way. But
we didn't need that information.
Don't learn new tricks, homie. How old is Usha? Let's see. How old is Usha Vance? Usha's only 39? Sweetheart, that is a rough 39. You know what?
I mean, that's what politics will do to you, though.
They say about, like, you know, trauma is like trauma ages you faster.
Yeah.
And being the president and the vice president, like that shit has got to be aging the.
We seen if you look up. Look, shit, I'll show you guys real quick. Y'all seen Obama's, bro? Mind you, Obama's black. Black don't crack, bro. Obama before and after president. Look at this. And his is not even that bad, honestly. But, bro, that presidential shit gonna age your ass for sure, gang. It's gonna age your ass for sure. Bad, too. That politics shit. Politics and religion, man.
Fuck out of you, because my mother is 60 and she looks younger than this woman. I'm being so dead ass. Holy shit. But regardless, 39 years old, bro, you're not gonna convert a 39-year-old woman to Christianity. Are you out of your fucking mind? That's never gonna happen, not in a million fucking years. Anyway, let's keep on reading. Or, sorry, watching.
But if she doesn't, then God says everybody has free will, and so that doesn't cause...
I don't think that was about everybody has free will, meaning she can choose what she wants. When he said, but if she doesn't, everybody has free will, I think he's talking about himself. I think he's saying if she doesn't, everybody's got free will, huh? I can just get a divorce, huh? And I can marry that blonde fucking piece of ass. Dude, Charlie Kirk is probably banging on the fucking wall like, what is it, Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar? Was it McConaughey? I don't know. Where he's just like, don't let me go, Murph! Don't let me go! Like, dude, no, dead ass. Charlie is looking up, screaming, watching the vice president. Dude, holy shit. This is the first time in my life I've pitied Charlie Kirk. Imagine. You built up this platform and you spent... like your whole life, like working for the right wing and grifting for the right wing. And then when it comes to Trump and JD, really going pedal to the metal, you're quite literally responsible for the youth vote for Donald Trump. Really grinding and hanging out with them. And you're working and you're like, I'm going to get...
And then they just fucking clapping your toe like that. And she's going. She's like, please save me, leave your wife and take me into the right-wing dynasty. Oh my God, I know he's turning in his grave, bro.
This guy in office, and then you get him in office, and then he orchestrates, allegedly, an assassination on you. You get fucking murked. And then they fuck your wife, and then she's down for it too? Oh my God. Dude, I think Charlie was the real loser at the end of the day. I think Charlie was the real joker.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The problem for me,
Hold on, let's go back.
By the same thing that I was moved in by church. Yeah, I honestly do wish that, because I believe in the Christian gospel, and I hope eventually my wife comes to see it the same way. But if she doesn't, then God says everybody has free will, and so that doesn't cause a problem for me. That's something you work out with your friends, with your family, with the person that you love. Again, one of the most important Christian principles is that you respect free will. Usha's closer to the...
You don't respect free will, bro. You want to force all pregnant women to give birth, and if they get some sort of abortion, you want to throw them in prison with a murder charge.
Priests who baptize me,
then
maybe
sick.
I am. They talk about this stuff. My attitude is you figure this stuff out as a family and you trust in God to have a plan, and you try.
This is not as a family. You're letting everyone in. You're airing all your family business out right now.
To follow it as best as you can, and that's what I try to do.
So JD Vance just soft launched his divorce of Usha Vance while they're quite clearly gearing us up for a Vance Kirk. Oh my God, what if that's the plan? Can you run your wife as vice president? Can you do that? I think you can. Hold on, wait. Can my wife run as vice president with me as president? There is nothing in the Constitution that would prevent that. Oh, wait, never mind. Look, it says no. This is the AI overview. No, you and your wife cannot run in the same presidential ticket as a candidate for president. As a candidate for president and their spouse are constitutionally ineligible to run together for president and vice president. No person constitutionally ineligible for the office of president shall be eligible to that of the vice president. This prevents a husband and wife from running on the same ticket. Well, granted, they're already trying to overturn the 12th and 22nd Amendment, so none of this shit really matters. But imagine if J.D. Vance and oh my God, I almost said Charlie Kirk got married. But imagine if J.D. Vance and Erica Kirk got married and then ran as president and vice president. That, I would not put it past them. Anyway, this is a short video. It's a
Word, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. You know, Charlie Kirk was a individual, to say the least, but it's hard not to feel bad for him with this one. Y'all let me know what you think. Is Charlie Kirk's wife going?
Where you at, Berto?